It's Friday, May 21st, 2021, and the morning edition is live. On today's show, do you know what is Whit Monday? Hear what Bahamians think about the special day. We'll live with the Bahamas Fencing Federation. And we end the week with the Curbside Walkers. So let's start the morning off right. Well, it's Friday and the weekend is finally here. Good morning and welcome to the morning edition. I'm LaDawn Davis.
Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. Thanks for joining us once again and waking up with us.
Well, you know, you probably wasn't peeping through my window this morning.
You normally calls me or texts me on Thursday and reminds me that, hey, it's
Popping Friday, and we're paying a special tribute to the Lupus 242. I'm wearing purple. Desmond is wearing purple as well.
Well, you know, I worked last night with that sailing story, so he didn't call me, so I'm just ready for the curbside.
And I have my mask as well that they gave us with the butterfly warrior.
Very nice.
The Lupus, yeah. So
like I told you before we came on there, you look very nice this morning.
You told me I look Catholic. I took that as a compliment. Yes, my good Catholic.
Earrings on point, lipstick.
Yes.
Eyebrow, what you call these things?
You want to get your eyebrows?
No, what you call them? The hot flashes? Or?
No, the lashes.
Lashes. Oh, you call them lashes. Okay.
You may need to get some mink lashes.
No, far from them. Maybe in a different life.
Oh,
not.
We have an exciting show.
We have an exciting show. My favorite group in the world is here to perform. You may have seen them outside of the stores, the Curbside Walkers. Do you know anything about fencing? I don't mean the ones you put around your house.
Well, I know I used to play that with my younger brothers when we had our Xbox and our Nintendo. We used to play fencing, and I used to win. So yeah.
So we're gonna have that as well. And you also went out on the streets. And what is Whit Monday?
Whit Monday is a Pentecostal holiday. It's like 60 days after Easter. So we had a few persons that got it right. A few they didn't get it right.
A lot of persons really don't know what the meaning of Whit Monday is. Desmond, do you know what Whit Monday is?
Well, we're going to... Thank you very much, Charles and LaDawn. We're going to find out exactly what Whit Monday is all about today. I'm sure motorists will definitely find out as well. We're here at the intersection of East Street and Wolf Road. No major incidents to report so far, Charles. No major roadworks that we're aware of on this TGIF Friday. Joining me, Corporal Christopher Williams from the Royal Bahamas Police Force Traffic Division. What advice you have for motorists as we're heading into the holiday weekend?
Well, good morning, Desmond. Good morning, Bahamas. It's Friday. Some people call it Friday. But we want to advise the motoring public that there's still rules in place. You still have to watch your speed. You still have to inspect your motor vehicle. Make sure it's in perfect operational condition. Make sure your vehicle is insured on this weekend, folks. You can't expect to see the Royal Bahamas Police Force on its full strength out on the streets, around the streets. We're going to be everywhere. If you walk, you will see us. If you drive, you will see us. And that's our intentions this weekend. Whit Monday is Monday, so we know what time that is. It's a beach Monday. You'll see the police on the beaches. You'll see them on the RVs. You'll see them on the motorbikes. You'll see them in the cars and buses. We're out here to make sure that if the folks do decide to go on the beach, to make sure they're safe. If they decide to drive to go for ice cream, we're going to make sure you do it in decency, in order, and remain safe. That is our task for this weekend, keeping the motoring public as well and the Bahamas at large safe on these holidays.
That's right. Tell us about the situation that took place on Prince Charles as we sent it back into the studio. What was the situation? What's the current status?
Yes. As I stated yesterday, the motor vehicle was traveling east along Prince Charles. It's a single car that tire blew out. How unfortunate. But the vehicle veered out of control into the school wall. The driver and the passenger was seen by EMS while on the scene, and they refused to go with the hospital. But they're okay. They'll scratch and bruises. But like the gentleman, the driver said, he's thankful he has life. And that's key, guys. Just make sure that we do what's incumbent upon us to ensure that we go about our day safe and make it home safe.
That's right, and want to piggyback on what Corporal Wim said, to be careful on the streets. This is going to be a long holiday weekend, so you also want to adhere to the COVID-19 protocols. So that's what's happening from my vantage point, the intersection of East Street, Wolf Road. Charles and LaDon, back to you in the studio.
Thanks a lot, Des. We are waking up to 74 degrees, cloudy winds east at 17 miles per hour, humidity 80%, robust high-pressure system centered north of the area will maintain fresh to occasionally strong winds while a lingering frontal boundary continues to generate unsettled weather across the southeast Bahamas. Variable cloudiness, warm and very windy with scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms mainly across the southeast Bahamas through tonight. Daytime high temperature 84, overnight low 70. For Saturday, sunshine with winds subsiding, 82 in the day, 72 at night. Sunday, breezy in the morning, same 82 in the day, 72 at night. And for your Whit Monday holiday, sunny and pleasant, 83 in the day, and nighttime is 72.
Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, Senator the Honorable Carl Bethel, mincing no words in the upper chamber yesterday, charging that it is absolutely abhorrent that major countries are hogging up available vaccines. This on the heels of the Pan American Health Organization's recent appeal for wealthy countries with more means and COVID-19 vaccines to share access doses with those who don't have as many, and the Bahamas falls within that category.
There has not been a collapse of global comity civility of such a magnitude since we had World War II. The whole fabric of international cooperation, international respect, and mutual support seems to have evaporated in the face of this virus, where it's every man for himself, every country for themselves, and this is really a matter that is totally unacceptable.
The Ministry of Health's latest release confirming that COVID-19 has claimed another life in the Bahamas as new cases surge with the addition of another 75. The deceased, a 73-year-old New Providence woman, died on Wednesday, bringing the countrywide death toll to 222. As for the new cases, 61 are here in New Providence, 8 in Cat Island, and 2 each in Grand Bahama, the Berry Islands, and Andros. The breakdown shows 39 males and 36 females. 51 people are in hospital, 4 of them in the intensive care unit. Of the 11,397 local cases, 876 are still active. An additional 67 recoveries have taken place, and that total now stands at 10,221. With a certain number of cases on some of the family islands, Prime Minister the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis implemented a new curfew of 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. for Cat Island, Andros, and the Berry Islands. That order came into effect on Thursday, and we were able to speak with Mangrove Key Administrator Jacqueline Colley.
We do not have much of a nightlife, and it does not affect too many persons or businesses in regards to the curfew being imposed. And the last time curfew was imposed, the residents were allowed by the competent authority, to harvest of crabs, which is a big thing here in Mangrove Key. And the residents are hoping that the competent authority will, take that into consideration, being the beginning of the crabbing season.
Earlier this week, Atlantis laid off another 700 employees, and President of the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute, Dr. Robert Robertson, is encouraging those workers to seriously consider going back to school, as he feels retraining will help them individuals keep abreast of other global changes.
I think there's two things. First, it is a global issue. I mean, a lot of people have been made redundant across the world, and those people are upskilling. And so in the Bahamas, we need to reflect on that ourselves. And certainly, I appreciate that those folks who are in that position, they're probably traumatized, as you would expect. And we want to try to give them some options. Like the analogy I heard from somebody at a conference the other day is, if you're given a lemon, make lemonade. And so we do have some options, and so it's certainly something they should consider. The cost is reasonable. There's government support in terms of scholarships, and we certainly want to help those people who need that help.
Construction to rebuild Potter's Key Dock following last month's massive blaze is set to begin very soon. This according to Minister of Agriculture and Marine Resources, the Honorable Michael Pintard, who confirmed that ministry officials continue to meet with those from the related government agencies.
We had sufficient poles now in order to put down in the water pilings. We have completed the cleanup of the debris that has been in the water. We had funds approved and we've completed that process. We have also now processed funding in order to buy what we believe will be the majority of the building supplies required to rebuild the 6 stalls, and which we expect we will be able to take charge of those building materials as early as next week. We have also processed some funding to contribute to the labor side, which we fully expect that vendors themselves would also be involved in the process of sourcing some of the labor required to rebuild.
The Free National Movement has added another 2 newcomers to its 2022 political lineup. Communications specialist Maxine Seymour will replace Nanisha Roll as a party standard-bearer in the Seabreeze constituency. Quinton Persenti, meantime, will go head-to-head with the Progressive Liberal Party's longtime incumbent Glenys Hannah Martin in Angliston. The FNM sees Seymour and Persenti as bringing new ideas to the government, working tirelessly to move the Bahamas forward. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is pleased to inform that Bahamian businessman and philanthropist Mr. Sebastian Bastian has been named as the Bahamas' non-resident High Commissioner to South Africa. High Commissioner-designate Bastian is expected to present his letters of credence to the President of South Africa at a date to be determined in the near future. Well, it may be empty now, but the curbside rockers are expected to rock the house, so keep it locked.
Everything is changing, and your favorite hardware and home improvement store is getting with the program. We Buy You Sell is rolling out its new online shopping feature. If you go to our website, wbusbahamas.com, it's a quick and easy 3-step process. Step 1, browse the gallery and select your item. Step 2, add to cart. And Step 3, check out. Go to our website, wbusbahamas.com, to shop with us today.
We get vaccinated for COVID-19, we're not just protecting ourselves, we're also protecting those around us, those who are unable to get vaccinated due to allergies and illnesses. Protection from COVID-19 is critically important because for some persons it can cause severe illness or even death. During the current global pandemic, vaccination remains critically important to save as many lives as possible. Be sure you are armed with the facts when it comes to the COVID-19 vaccine.
This message has been brought to you by the Government of the Bahamas in conjunction with the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Hey, have you heard? ZNS is everywhere you are when you download the new ZNS app. Whether you're on the move or just kicking back. Miss something on the news? It's there. Want to keep up with a live update? It's there. Or just want to listen to your favorite station? It's there too. Download the app now from the App Store and Google Play Store.
How well do you know what's on your Christian calendar? Yesterday, the morning team canvassed several hotspots around town to find out what Bahamians know about the Whit Monday holiday and its significance.
Whit Monday to me is a religious event that happens every year, I guess.
A public holiday.
Public holiday for what?
I don't know, Mom.
Based on my religious limited knowledge, Whit Monday would be, I think, a 60 or 90 days ascension from Christ's ascension after his resurrection.
I can't remember.
What is Whit Monday? It is the religious holiday that coincides with Whit Sunday, I think it's called. But yeah, I think it has to do with the day of Pentecost.
Well, Whit Monday would be 50 days after Pentecost. Okay, it's a religious holiday. Okay, we respect that day. We honor the fact that when Christ been ascended up into the heavens, right, Pentecost, 50 days before Pentecost.
But Monday, that's another day off. That's another working day, that's all. For me.
Is this another day off for you?
No, really, it's a work day.
I don't know what that is. But Monday's a holiday, right? But what is it for? Is it something religious? I think it's something religious. I think it is. I'm not sure, but it's something religious because I've been to church a lot. My grandma take me to church a lot, so I know it's something religious.
It's a Pentecostal holiday, Fisher, 50 to 60 days after Easter. That's the answer.
Well, I learned something new. I was supposed to Google what Monday really means. Like some of them, I think it's just a regular holiday.
So what are you going to be doing for the holiday? Just chilling, relaxing?
I'm working on Monday.
You're going to be working out here?
No, I'm working here.
Oh, you're going to be here on Monday?
I'm working here on Monday.
Excuse me.
I have to work here on Monday, so it's no holiday. It's no holiday for me.
I think I'm going to hit the beach. I think I'm going to, strut my stuff a little bit. And
oh,
hit the
okay.
Beach, yeah.
Which beach?
At Goodman's Bay.
Okay. I'll pass by.
You going to pass by? You're going to wear your Speedo?
No, I still ain't got my body in shape as yet for that.
I guess you and Desmond have to do that challenge.
No, no challenge here.
No challenge yet?
Let's read this one.
As the month of May continues, so does our appreciation for nurses around the country. Here are some more of those individuals deserving of your praise.
Well, checking on sport, the Tech Warriors season coming to an end yesterday at the NAIA Baseball Championships. 1 win away from the berth in the World Series. The Warriors fell 12-4 to Oklahoma. Wrestling, Ashton Moxley was 0 for 5, while Yeshu Singh was also 0 for 4. Singh led the Warriors in batting average this season at .405. He also had 9 home runs and 37 runs batted in. For the season, Moxley had 254 hits with 2 home runs and 16 runs batted in. Indiana Tech also making it to the NAIA Women's Tennis Championship, where they lost in the opening round 4-2 to the University of Cumberland. Abigail Sims picking up one of those 2 victories for the Lady Warriors. She won a singles match 6-love and 2. And from basketball, the Turkish Basketball League playoffs are underway. Zayn Knowles and Balaskir losing their series opener earlier this week, 75-72 to Konyaspor. Knowles had a double-double, 10 points and 12 rebounds. Game 2 is tonight.
And as we head to the break, we take a look back at today in Bahamian history. On May 21st, 1965, groundbreaking ceremonies were held for the new sports center, estimated at a cost of £68,000. Also on May 21st, 1974, Executive Chairman of the Broadcasting Commission, Caldwell Brister, signed a contract for a $400,000 extension to ZNS at 3rd Terrace, Centerville.
ZNS Shopping Network is the place for deals. Bahamas, get ready for our national launch coming June 1st, 2021. For the first time ever, any store can advertise their sale items or discounted coupons on ZNS. And you get TV and radio commercials at never before seen prices. So if you got stuff and you want to put it on sale, we will tell the entire Bahamas about it. So merchants, log on to ZNSShoppingNetwork.com and click the merchant inquiry button and get started.
Nature-based tourism supplies almost $50 million in revenue for Androsians every year. These priceless resources will continue to provide renewable benefits for thousands of people for years to come, as long as we take long-term action to preserve what's rightfully ours. The natural environment has played a vital role in our culture and economy for generations. Let's take care of nature, and nature will take care of us.
ZNS is everywhere you are when you download the new ZNS app. Watch our live channel to keep up with what's going on in the nation. News updates, we've got you covered. Tune into our radio stations with just a swipe. On the road, on the go, we're here with you. Available for download on the App Store and the Google Play Store.
There's a pandemic going around. We have to work hard to stay around. Keep yourself and your family safe. And thank God for amazing grace. There's a solution you must choose. It will help me and help you too. It's available everywhere. Don't take too long, I'll meet you there. I got mine, you get yours. Get vaccinated. I got mine, you get yours. Get vaccinated. It's protecting me, protecting you. It's protecting the country too. I got mine, you get yours. Get vaccinated. I got mine, you get yours. Get vaccinated. I got mine, you get yours. Get vaccinated. It's protecting me, protecting you. It's protecting the country too. I got mine, you get yours. Get vaccinated.
Make your appointment today at vax.gov.bs. That's vax.gov.bs. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health in conjunction with Bahamas Information Services.
I know you didn't recognize me, but we're doing a little fencing here this morning. Maestro Anthony Lewis and Gandira Gonzalez. First of all, tell us what is fencing?
Fencing is the safest and most broad, game or sport in the world. Safest, I say, because you have less accidents and less mishaps in fencing than in any other sport.
And how far does this sport go back?
Well, they've been keeping records for 115 years now. 115 years, yes.
This is relatively new to the Bahamas, aren't it? Because I don't see much people doing it.
Well, sadly that is true, but we fenced in the Bahamas since 1970. At least I did in Freeport since 1970. I made several attempts to get it started in Nassau, but for the most part, the people in Nassau have a little different view on things than the people in Freeport. In Nassau, people think of fencing as an eccentric sport for the elitists. I beg to differ. That is why my attempt has always been to have fencing in the grassroots areas.
So let's do a little demonstration now. You and have a little demonstration.
Well, rather than having your sword all over the place, it is best to have it on target, at least pointed toward your target, your intended target, and you stand at ready. You intend to attack me, so your point should always be there, not here or there. And when you're attacked, your initial response is to defend.
Okay, so
right? And I found that Bahamians have a natural instinct to defend. You point a sword at them, and they immediately deflect.
So as we wrap this up, where can persons get into this and get interested in fencing?
Well, we've done summer camps for the Ministry of Youth, Sport and Culture several times. Presently, we have a pool situation at C.H. Reeves Junior High School. I have to revisit the new administration. The principal is new there, and bring him up to date on the previous agreements we had with the other principals. But we intend to get started all over again this year.
Okay, we'll be back later on in the show with Maestro and Gonzalez, but let's now turn it over to LaDawn.
Fisher, we are live here with the Curbside Rockers, who are about to bring down the house later on in the show, but just for a little sneak peek of what's going to take place later on in the show. So talk to me a little bit about the Curbside Rockers. How did you guys get started?
All right, we started from the COVID. You know, we were separate musicians.
and we just combined forces trying to figure out something to do. We started at the food store, and that was history there.
Where have you guys played so far?
We played like places like Frankie Gone Bananas, Aquafire, Travelers Rest, all over, Treasure Cove. The list goes on and on.
I'm excited because I love to dance. I see some instruments here, the keyboard, you have the steel drums. Yeah. Talking about some of why do you guys see the need to put all of this together? All of these musical instruments together?
We wanted something unique. He is the steel palm master. I'm more of a grand piano man, but I switched over to the keyboard. And then the saw, I mean, it speaks for itself. It's straight up beaming. So everything combined is just a unique combination. You know, so we thought it would be great. Then we put beats in the background, and we just make some good music.
So what have the Bahamians been saying to you about what you're doing with the Curbside Rockers? What have they been saying to you?
They love it. They like keep it going. You guys gonna make it far, especially when all the pandemic stuff is over. They say we're gonna be out there, so we appreciate the love that we're getting from the Beaming people.
And what songs do you play? I guess the instruments too.
We play anything really. We play soca. You know, we gotta put some rake and scrape in there. R&B. Jazz, anything.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Curbside Rockers.
Celebrate.